All right, we are live on TikTok, live on YouTube. Let's see if I could be in and out in an hour. You know how it is. I guess to jibber jabbing, jibber jabbering, which really slows down the process of me doing my hair. So let's see. Let's see how long I'll be on here. So I washed my hair earlier today and I towel dried it and I went outside in the sun. So it's not completely dry, but it's not dripping wet anymore. So I'm just gonna remist it with the rose water moisturizer. This helps to retain moisture. It helps your hair to retain moisture. Hi, Carolyn. Thanks for joining. Hey, everybody coming on TikTok. Hey, Kenya. Thanks for joining. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to text my community to tell them I am live. So let me do that now. Whoops. But I do want to do a retwist, and I'm not going to do anything too fancy as far as my hairstyle or anything like that, because I know that I'll be modeling for Lockfest at the top of September. So Kafele is going to be doing a really thorough retwist. So I'm going to just do a nice soft twist. So I'm not going to use any gel today. Chelsea says, I'm trying to trust the process at 6 months in right now. Awesome. Chelsea, congratulations on 6 months. And I would say that chances are the hardest parts are over, you know? And the hardest parts is right in the beginning, like when they are freshly coiled, or I'm assuming you started with coils, but you could have started with twists or however you started. Trying to keep them intact in the very beginning is probably the hardest part. So at 6 months, your hair is probably budding. So even if there's some unraveling, you're not going to lose any locks. So you're good. Okay, so let me tell these people I'm live now. Come join me. Come join us. All right, let me let me grab that link. Let me grab the link. Because he says, I agree. I just have one lock at my perimeter that keeps unraveling. Is it like around over here? Because if so, I could relate. I remember earlier on, I don't know if it was my glasses or if I would just sweat more right here, if I was just, or my hair is just kind of finer right here. It's a lot finer and more delicate, and it was just harder to stay. So if you're talking about like right here, then I'm with you. I am with you. So, where is the link? Okay, here it is. Share. Boom. Boom. Everyone. Send. I'm live now. Come join us. All right. Boom. All right. Now, back to the schedule, regular scheduled programming. Hi, LV2. Hi, Akelia. I'm good. I just washed my hair not too long ago, several hours ago. I towel dried it. I walked around outside a little bit to dry it. And now I'm going to retwist it. Well, I'm going to, hydrate it or rehydrate it, oil it, seal it, and retwist it. Chelsea says, I'm actually getting a retwist tomorrow. Nice. Nice. Kenya says, when I wash the shaft of my locks, it doesn't get much soap suds as the roots. Are your locks like that too? I'm not sure what you mean by that. When you wash your hair, is your hair fully saturated with water? Before adding any shampoo, make sure your hair is fully saturated with water. And then go ahead. I do find that I do have to use a little more muscle on this part but that's just because this part is actually locked, while this part, you know, when you wet it, it unravels, you know, it's loose. And it is easier to get the shampoo through the looser part of your hair. So that's probably what you're talking about. Nadi says she might have to do another wash. Who is she? Me? No, I just washed it a few hours ago. And now I'm hydrating it with the rosewater moisturizer on my shop, which reminds me, today is the 15th. And as you may know, from the 15th, oh no, the lather girl. Yes. Nadi on TikTok says you might need to do another wash. So when you wash your hair, do you do one round of shampoo or do you do two? I do two. Sometimes I do three. I just have a lot of hair though, so sometimes I'll do three. But definitely try another round if you don't get suds with one. Hi, Butterfly Meat. Thank you, Menelik. Oh, nice. Yeah, I washed mine earlier today. Nadi says she does 2 to 3 as well. How long is your hair, Nadi? I think it looks really long from your picture. I think your hair is in like curls. Do you look familiar? I'm like all in my phone screen. I can't tell, but you look familiar. I wonder if I've seen you before. Okay, so yes, as you guys know, my products are released monthly from the 15th through the 18th, and today is the 15th. So definitely head over to my shop and grab your products now. Run. If you're on YouTube, the link is down in the description. If you're on TikTok, the link is in my bio. So I just misted my hair with the rose water. It's pretty saturated. Now I'm going to use my emu oil growth drops on my hairline. I don't do this all the time because I don't always have an issue with my hairline, but when I do sleep without a scarf for too long, I do get paranoid and I go ahead and take care of my hairline. And yes, I do sleep on satin pillowcases, but sometimes I find myself waking up on my comforter and my comforter is not satin. So I know that it could be stripping out my moisture and drying out my hairline. Samantha says, I love your channel and how you take care of your locks. I watched 9 years ago when you did curls. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. 9 years ago. How far along in my lock journey was I 9 years ago? Quickly. Somebody do 15, take away 9. Yo, mental math, I have to use my fingers. I suck at math. But somebody tell me 6. Okay, they told me 6 on TikTok. Thank you for my TikTok mathematicians. Carla says, good evening, Keisha. How are you? Hair always looks good. Thank you. And you know, I was contemplating if I should retwist it at all because I am gonna get my hair done in a couple weeks for Lockfest. By the way, are y'all coming to Lockfest? I hope y'all coming to Lockfest. If you're not familiar with Lockfest, it is an annual lock event that happens in Brooklyn every year. And I've been going there for years. I model there. I've modeled maybe 3 or 4 times at Lockfest. And I'm modeling this year. So yeah, I'm not gonna. So I was thinking about not retwisting my hair, but at the same time, like I still do want to look presentable. Like, not that I don't look presentable without the retwist. I'm just saying, you know, I like to look put together. It makes me feel like I'm productive when I look put together. Does that make sense? Kenya says, I only use your products on my hair. Thank you, Kenya. I appreciate that. And I only use my products on my hair too. The only products that's not mine that I use is hair color, which I rarely use. I use black semi-permanent these days. Zim says, you want to look sharp, done up. Yes, it makes me feel better. Like, I just like to feel, you know, I just like to feel dolled up. It makes me feel better. But yeah, so hair color, and sometimes I'll use different shampoos because my shampoo is out of stock right now. So yeah, today I used not Burt's Bees. Does Burt's Bees make shampoo? I don't think it's Burt's Bees. But the container kind of looked like Burt's Bees. I can't think of what it is, but I use their shampoo and conditioner. What is that? Sorry. Erica says, do you offer Afterpay? I do have Afterpay. Is it Afterpay? Yes, I have Afterpay and I have Affirm. So yeah, we have payment plans. And for those of you wondering, the reason why I only release the products once a month is because these products are herb infused, they're handmade. So it does take a lot of work to make the products. So I don't make like an infinite amount of products. Like I was trying to do that and I was like running ragged doing that. So now you can pre-order before the window to purchase, but yeah, I offer a limited amount each month now so that I could keep my sanity. Up until I get to the point where I can get like a manufacturer to make all my products, then that'll be awesome. But right now, my manufacturer only makes my gel, and my gel is out of stock. But my gel, I want my gel to come back before 2025 is up, okay? And if you want the gel, if you love the gel, and if you love me, support the shop so I can get the gel made again, because that gel is an investment to make. But the gel is so good. Do I have it around? Of course I do. So while it's out of stock, I do keep gel on hand because I don't want to go without my gel. But this is the packaging of it. Nadi says, weird question, but how do you deal with neck pain as your hair gets heavier? I'm starting to feel it. You know what? I only feel like strain when I'm washing my hair. It doesn't feel heavy otherwise, unless I'm doing like a really high bun or like a high ponytail. But I'm also like tender-headed, so it's not really neck strain. It's more so just like head pain. But one thing you can do is start to trim it. I think you said your hair is at mid-back. You probably don't want to trim it yet. Mid-back is like one of the perfect lengths. When my locks were mid-back, I could do so much more with my hair. And it was just so beautiful. I was just like looking through my pictures the other day. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I posted a picture, a series of pictures of me when my hair was different colors, because somebody asked me if I've ever colored my locks. And obviously that means they're new here, because I used to keep my hair red, all different types of reds. I did the blondes, I did blue. Like I used to play with colors, but until I became an adult and stuck to black. I'm just kidding. But I may go back to red a little bit, like just to do it. But no time soon, maybe like in a couple of years, maybe to celebrate something, because I did look really good in the red, if I could say so myself. Nadi said she loved the red. Thank you. Somebody said their goal is waist. Who said that? Nadi's goal is waist. Okay, so if your goal is waist, then you probably don't want to trim it yet. Another way to get the weight off, like do you do deep cleans, like detoxes? Because sometimes just build up can cause weight. That might sound crazy, but like I always feel like my hair is not that heavy, but then I do a detox and it feels even lighter. So try doing some hair detoxes. And I am way behind on the YouTube comments, so let me go to the chat. And I know this is not gonna take me no hour to do my hair. It's gonna take me longer because I'm chatting. And I have to move my hands when I talk because I don't know, that's just me. Where we at? Akelia says, KC, the satin pillowcases that you sold, those are such good quality and I love them. I can't wait till you have another sale or get more colors and the pillowcases. Thank you. I do need to get more pillowcases. I do. 2025 has been an interesting year. I'll just say that. But I do want to bring pillowcases back. Menelik says, makes a lot of sense. Tasha says, hey, Keisha Charmaine, I couldn't wait for this live because I will be washing and retwisting on Sunday. So it's nice to see someone doing it. Also, especially you, since I use all of your products. Thank you. Yes, you are a loyal supporter. Tasha, big ups to Tasha. Yes. And congratulations again on restarting your journey. Tasha restarted her journey maybe was it last month, Tasha, or 2 months ago? This summer she restarted her locks. So shout outs to Tasha. Bronzy says, you're the reason I started my lock journey, and your hair length is goals for me. I have been locked 2 years and 5 months. Congratulations on 2 years and 5 months. My hair is goals. I don't think that my hair should be goals yet. If you're 2 years in, I think your goals should be more like bra strap length. Bra strap, or like or even mid back or something, because it took me about 8 years to get to the length that I'm at now. Granted, I've had my locks for 15 years, but I did cut them a couple of times. My locks at the longest was at my thighs, and I couldn't do with it. So remember, when your locks get really long, they do get annoying. They do. They get annoying. So really appreciate all of the shorter length that you're at. Really appreciate it, because if you don't plan on cutting your hair, it's going to just get longer and longer, and then you can't do as much fun things as you used to do when it's really long. Yes, Cammy, I am live. I am live. Erin, hey Keisha, I'm so excited that I saw that you were on. I have 3 emo oil still. Is there an expiration date? Love the gel. It's phenomenal. Thank you. Well, so do you remember when you bought them? Because the shelf life, I would say, is about a year. And I wouldn't push it too much past that. But I'll say you can still use it after a year, but it's not going to be as effective after a year. So keep that in mind. And if you have to, give them away so they don't expire. And I wouldn't say that they expire, but they can just what's the term, like you know how like when you buy stuff they say best by this date. It's not because it expires at that date. It's just best before that date. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. Love the gel. Is phenomenal, and I'm glad you love the gel. I love the gel. I love it. All right. I mean, like, my face is right there, so I could kiss it if I want to, you know. Kenya says, my mom is a fan of your horse leaf growth oil. I bought it for her last year as a birthday gift. She loves it. I'm so happy. I am so happy. The horse leaf growth oil is right here. It's a strengthening oil, and I will be applying it, and I should actually do that now before my hair gets too dry. Let me mist it again, actually. Am I caught up on the comments? Not yet. Greetings to Mizrael. Tasha said she restarted in July. Nice. Yeah, so it was last month. So it's not even been a month yet, exactly. Carla says, what are your steps for detoxing locks? My locks are over 15 years old. You are so right about 15 years. Locks, I get agitated with them often. Yes. So as far as deep cleaning, I like to do the 2 ways, one of 2 ways, right? Either the natural way, which is using like a tub of hot water, and I'll put some apple cider vinegar in it, and that's it. People like to put the baking soda and the lemons and all of that. No. Science. If you're mixing apple cider vinegar and baking soda, you're like canceling it out. As effective, it's not as effective as it could be. Pick one. And I pick apple cider vinegar, and I'll soak in my hair in that and massage it and get any buildup out. But the unnatural way, the not so natural way, is effective, and people don't like that I do this sometimes, but it works. And I will use Dawn dish soap, the same hot tub with hot tub, the same tub of hot water. Squeeze some Dawn in there and soak my hair in there, and massage it and soak it in there, and that really works better than anything. So the option is yours. So I'm gonna remix this again, and I want you guys to see me and how like much emphasis I put into misting and moisturizing my ends, because a lot of us have issues with not even, maybe like once a year. It depends on like how Like, do you color your hair? If you use like semi-permanent colors, it could strip the color out. Like, say if you have a red color in or any other color, whatever, doing it too often is going to strip the color out, fade your color. So I would only do it like once a year. But I haven't done it this year, but I'm pretty sure I did it last year, but I haven't done it this year. I do intend on freshening up my dye. I'll get a semi-permanent black and I'll touch up my hair color. So I'll probably do it right before the hair color so that it doesn't take out my color. But yes, a lot of us have issues with dryness, mostly at the ends of our hair. And it's because oftentimes when we're misting our hair and moisturizing it and things, we don't pay special attention to it. And if you want to keep your locks nice and healthy for the long haul, you want to put some special attention to the ends. Can you guys tell how soft my ends are? You guys probably can't tell because I don't know how you guys would be able to tell over the screen, but my ends are really soft, and that's because I do pay attention to moisturizing my ends. Okay, so I just misted it. I misted my hair with the rosewater moisturizer. Now I'm going to seal in the moisture and strengthen my hair with the horsetail leaf growth oil. Of course, it's a growth oil, but it is really a strengthening oil. Horsetail is an herb that's really potent in silica. So silica is what strengthens our hair. Silica is one of the things that strengthen our hair. So I'm going to go ahead and seal in that moisture. And I have a lot of hair, so I use a generous amount. And I only go this hard with it after my washes. So like when it comes to like during the week, I don't put in so much. Like I'll mist my hair and then put a little bit, like a touch. But when it comes to wash day, I will use a lot. Okay. But I also have to get to my scalp, so I'm gonna do that. Carla said, yes, I can tell your ends look soft. Thank you. I'm glad you can see that. Nadi says, do you ever brush the oil into your locks? I do not. I do not brush oil into my locks. The only times, hey Sarah, the only time that I will brush my locks, it'll be like from this point down, because any part above that is immature, and I don't recommend brushing immature locks. I will only brush like this part down, and the purpose is to get rid of any surface lint. If it's embedded, forget about it. It's too late. The brushing is not gonna help. But you can catch the lint early when you brush it before you wash it. Because if you wash it with lint on it, that wash is gonna make that lint stick in your hair. So keep that in mind. Tasha says, so I have tried the Kashavi. I'm still on my first bottle. I get hair wax on other places on my body. Will the hair grow back quicker in those places? That's going to be from person to person. So that's something that you want to observe and see. But just know that Kashavi which is our hair, skin, and nail supplement. It's a hair, skin, and nail supplement. It's not like a super speedy hair growth supplement. It's basically going to give you the vitamins that nourish hair, that nourish skin, and that nourish your nails. So keep that in mind. It's not supposed to like shoot up your hair growth rapid fire, like anything crazy. So keep that in mind. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna apply a little bit to my scalp, just a little. Sarah says, I'm 5 years locked and I don't like my parts. Debating cutting / reattaching. Will the locks be weak? So are you asking if your locks will be weak if you reattach? I will say yes. Yes. In short, yes. Tons of locticians say that they do it successfully all the time. I just have not seen it. I haven't seen it. If anybody knows anybody who has reattached their locks and those locks have been thriving for 5 years plus, please send them my way. so I can tell people, oh, it really does work, but I haven't seen it. But the other part of your question is, so you don't like your parts. What don't you like about your parts, Sarah? What don't you like about your parts? Erin says, hair grows faster in hotter months. Look at stages of hair growth and chart on the calendar. Oh, that's a fun fact. I don't think I knew that about the hotter months, but I would think like logically that might make more sense, just because, our blood does flow more. I just like snagged my hair. Our blood does flow more in heat. So blood flow to the scalp encourages hair growth. So that makes sense. But I would like to look more into that so I can just be more informed. But thank you, Erin. Erin coming through with the gems as usual. Nadi says, I'd comb out and start over instant lock. I did that for my current set. Okay, so Nadi is on her second set, and she did instant locks this time. Sarah says, I started my own locks, feel like the parts don't complement my head shape. Locks look weird after a fresh retwist. So, what kind of parting system do you think would be better for you? Erin says, heat produces more sebum. Okay. Now that I wouldn't have guessed, but that's good to know. Sebum is the natural oils that our scalp produces. So if heat produces more sebum, then, and that sebum is nourishing our scalp, then our hair probably will grow faster when we're in longer period of time in the heat. Don't you guys just love the science part? Don't you love the science part? Or is that just me, the nerd, or me and Erin? Is that just us? Is that just us? Yeah, so Sarah, so I wouldn't rush to do that if you're not sure what sort of parting system would be better. So at least make sure you know. Carla says, I do notice my hair grows faster in the summer months. I've never noticed that, but I've also, I don't really clock my hair length. After a certain point, long is long, and my hair's been long for a really long time. Bronzy says, is it okay to wash your hair with the 2-strand still in? Absolutely. I have a video doing that, at least one, maybe like 3. I have like 3 videos washing my hair in my 2 strands, and that is my go-to method in the summertime. Sarah says, I prefer freehand parts. I have Pearly done box parts. Okay. So with freehand parts, I do find that they look better, but this is all opinion, right? I find that they look better with like semi-freeform locks or freeform locks, but with regular retwists, I find that it doesn't look as good, because just like sharp parts look best, in my opinion, when like your hair is like styled, if it's in an updo, or if it's like even if it's just a retwist and you can see the parts. But that's my opinion. So you did say that you don't like the way the sharp parts look on you. So whatever is best for your your own personal preference. Nadi says, I never noticed that. Yeah, me neither. Might like the scale rounded parts. Well, I find like when like free-handed parts do tend to be kind of rounded. Okay, you're welcome, Bronzy. Okay, I think I'm caught up. So I'm going to go ahead and start my twisting. And I don't know if I made myself clear, but because I am not, or because I'm modeling for Lockfest in a couple of weeks, I'm not going to do like a sharp retwist. So I'm not going to use any gel. I'm just going to go with the moisture that my hair has in right now, along with the oils that I just applied. And I'm going to just go for it. I'm just going to go for it. So this is not going to produce a very long lasting retwist, but it will serve me for the time being. And I'm going to put a scarf on afterwards, and that will help it to stay in place as it fully dries. So yeah, so do any of you guys ever do no product retwists? I guess I can't really call this a no product retwist. You did just see me applying oil, but oil is not like a product that provides hold. So that's kind of why I'm calling it a no product retwist. And I meant to put on my contacts before coming live. Sorry, I got these big goofy glasses on. Yeah, so just a reminder, today is the 15th, and monthly we do release our products. And when I say we, I mean Love, Light, and Locks, which is me. So when I say we, I really mean me. I mean I. But we sounds better. We release our products once a month from the 15th through the 18th. Anytime before that or after that, you can place an order, but it is a pre-order. So the point is, if you are ordering during the window of the 15th through the 18th, you get speedy shipping, essentially. But if you order, let's say the 19th, then you have to wait until the next month around the shipping period, which starts at the 15th. So your best bet is to shop now between the 15th and the 18th. That's your best bet. But if it's not a good time for you, no worries, because you can always pre-order. Just know that it will be a wait. And I need my glasses so I can see. Sarah says, also been following you since 2020 on YouTube. Watched so many of your videos before starting my logs. Thanks. Shavette, is that Shavette? Is that my girl? Just joined the chat. Hey, girl. Hey, boo. What's up with you? When you come to see me? When you come to see me, Brittany hit me up recently, was like, oh, we got a link. So yeah, holla at your girl when you coming down. Tasha says, I was using aloe vera gel before your gel came out. Oh, sweet. I use aloe sometimes. I do use aloe sometimes myself. But I mostly use it just because I know aloe is good for you. But there is aloe in my gel. There is some aloe in there that is an ingredient, a powerhouse ingredient in the gel. But using aloe, it can be like kind of uncomfortable and kind of like sticky and slippery. Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. Make it happen, Captain. Make it happen. We're waiting. Carla said, yes, I do no product retwist because it's a whole job whenever I do wash my hair. Yeah, and it's true. Like when you don't use any product, it does go faster. This process does go a lot faster. So I've been live for 30 minutes so far, and I think I might be done in another 25 minutes, maybe even less. Because you see, I'm moving. So yeah. So what was I saying? Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you, I will definitely make a whole separate video about this. But since you guys are here live, you guys get an exclusive. I have a book coming out, hopefully by the end of the month. And this will be my third book, but it will be my second More Than a Hair Journey book. So my first More Than a Hair Journey book is a book of memoirs, as well as basically like how to care for your locks. And I'm talking, so the memoirs are all related to me and my self-love journey, which was birthed out of my lock journey. So it's called More Than a Hair Journey. So it really shows how our lock journey really does play as a catalyst for, our self-discovery. It really can in a lot of instances. So that's what that book is about. And so now with the second edition of the book, it is my 15th Lockiversary edition. So basically, I wrote that first book when I was 25, and now I'm 34. So it's like a retrospective where I'm looking back on what I previously wrote, and I'm making my own, I guess, like my follow-up commentary, like my new perspectives as I've gotten 9 years older. So I have new perspectives in there, as well as brand new chapters altogether. So so it's a book of essentially memoirs related to the lock journey and the life journey, the journey of a Black woman in life, in love, in friendship, in family, in entrepreneurship. Now, the first book didn't really have anything on entrepreneurship because I wasn't an entrepreneur yet. I was an influencer, and now I have a lot more to say as someone who is still an influencer, but more so an entrepreneur. So that's very interesting. And yeah, so that's gonna come out. Tasha asks, are your books available on Audible? Not yet, but and I don't know if the first one, if I'll make that available on Audible. When it came out, I'm not sure if I was informed about Audible. So when my first book came out in 2017, I don't know if I was like aware of Audible back then, but I use Audible all the time now. So I'm definitely going to try to get my book on Audible as well. So I've been contemplating if I should go through the process of recording it myself with my voice. I'm reluctant to do that because I feel like I have to get the equipment to properly record my voice, and I be stuttering, y'all. I be stuttering and stammering and stumbling and mumbling and scraping and scrambling. So I'm like, I don't know if I should record it with myself, my voice, but I do know that when you publish a book through Amazon, which is what I'm doing, you do have like, they do like streamline it for you to get for you to hire somebody to do the voice, to do the voice of your audiobook. So what do you guys think? Should I voice it myself or should I hire somebody to voice it for me? Okay, what do you guys think? Does that matter to you? I hope it doesn't matter, but I low-key think it does matter. A part of me thinks I probably should do it myself, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to. What do you guys think? Let me know. But yeah, so y'all got an exclusive. I didn't like officially announce that anywhere yet. Did I? I don't think I did. If anything, I might have said it in my email list, but I don't think I did. Did I? I don't know. Nadi says, whatever you feel will get the vibe of the book across. I feel like you guys need to hear me do it for you to get the vibe of the book across. Kia says you need to do it. Yeah. Kia, did I say your name right? This is I think I met you before on live. I think I met you before on live. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I remember you. Bronzy says, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, I would hire someone to do it. It's not that I don't feel comfortable doing it. I just know it's going to be difficult. I know it's going to be hard work, and I'm going to have to be like, take 2, take 17, take 45, because I just be stumbling and stammering. Like in my videos, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in my like recorded videos, I talk really slowly. so that I don't stutter and stuff. But you see, when I'm talking live, I talk fast, and sometimes I have to like repeat myself to reiterate what I said because maybe it came out a little weird because I'm talking fast and all that. So yeah. So, but Shamita says, Keisha, record it yourself. All right. I feel like I have to do it, but I think I just have to get over the mental block. But the book is not out yet, so I have to do some finishing touches on the book. So I'm gonna focus on that. And then we'll see about the Audible. But yeah, I do consume books on Audible all the time, so I definitely want that to be available for people who maybe don't have time to sit down and read. Maybe don't have time to sit down and read. So you can play it in the car, play it on the train, play it on a plane. Hi, Pendo. I'm just using the Rosewater Moisturizer and the Horsetail Leaf Growth Oil right now. I'm going for a soft hold, no strong hold right now because I'm going to get my hair done again really soon for a modeling job. Tasha says, what, you stutter? I would have never known. I'm practicing with my friends and my Alexa and Siri. So when I make videos, I can ill not stutter. Oh, I will not stutter. I would like it better if you read it, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. And yeah, I do stutter, but I don't just like stutter like all the time. I stutter when I get like really excited. I guess excited, or what's the word? Like maybe I get like flustered, I stutter, I get excited, I stutter. Sometimes I just talk really fast and then that's not so much stuttering, it's more so mumbling, like I'll mumble. Yeah, there's that. But I'm aware of it. My brother too, both with him too. Like he gets really excited, like telling me a story, like, oh, Keisha, guess what happened today? And he's telling me, he starts stuttering. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Well, that's us. Yeah. But if I'm like chilling, I'm probably not stuttering. Yeah. Okay. We're moving. We're not quite halfway through, but we on the way. I want to get off of here in 20 minutes, so hopefully my hair is done by then. Tasha says, I swallow my words. I've never heard that expression before. I wonder what you mean by that. But whatever you mean by that, I probably do it too. I probably do that too. Aaron says, Mama, do it yourself. If I heard someone else, it would be strange. And you know what? You're right. It would be strange because it's my memoirs and it's my thoughts and feelings and stuff. It would be strange if it's somebody else. But what if I trained an AI to do my voice perfectly? That's an option these days. What if I do that? But that might be a little expensive. I don't know. You think they could get my accent right? Maybe I'll do that. I'm the same way too. Many takes. Do I short reel of mess ups? You want to see a reel of my mess ups? Oh. That would actually be really funny. That would be really funny. I did record a video of me like last week of like, I was thinking, what was the topic? I was trying to make an analogy of, thank you, Erin. Thank you, Erin. Erin said she just made her purchase. Everybody be like Erin and head over to KeishaCharmaine.com. But yeah, I recorded myself trying to make an analogy for hair growth. I might edit it and like post it, but like I was really just trying to figure it out. I'm like stuttering and stumbling and mumbling and trying to, I don't know why I wanted to record myself in the thought process. I thought I just knew I'd be able to piece something out of that video, but I haven't looked back on it since I recorded it. But I was trying to make an analogy about hair growth and like comparing it to like a seed and watering a seed. I mean the seed, like, so the follicle, child. I'm gonna try to do the analogy right now. So like, you know, your hair follicles are kind of like seeds, right? When you plant a seed in the soil, it doesn't automatically just grow just because. You have to nurture it, you have to water it, it needs sunlight and it needs protection, right? Kind of like our follicles, right? We need blood circulation to deliver the nutrients from our blood. It needs protection, and protection can be in the form of moisturizing, because moisturizing keeps our hair from breaking, or protection in the form of like protective styles. Or yeah, I was trying to figure out that analogy to make it perfect, but I don't think I quite got it how I wanted it. But I will go back to check that video out to see if anything is funny in there. Emma says, I snort and make corny jokes. My students love it. Do a boo. Now I don't snort. I mean, I won't say I've never snorted. But I don't make it a habit. Corny jokes, absolutely. That's where I live. I definitely live at in the corny jokes lane. It's getting a little dry. I need a refill. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head over to KeishaCharmaine.com and get me a couple because you see I'm low. So I gotta, yeah. It's not just you guys. I buy my products too. I do. So when I'm finished with this retwist, I'm going to head over to my shop and I am going to re-up. I'm going to re-up. So we're at 45 minutes. I only have 15 minutes left. You know what that means? I gotta power retwist now. Power retwist. I'm getting hot, y'all. My glass is slipping. Slipping and sliding, scraping, scrambling. I gotta stop saying that. Especially if some of y'all know that reference. I gotta stop saying that. So while y'all watching me, how entertain me? Oh, am I the entertainment? Oh, excuse me. Somebody talk to me though. That'll be. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions or anything? And we are live on TikTok, live on YouTube. Let me know. Oh boy. I am hot. Got the fan going, but the fan's going in another direction because I didn't want it to interfere with the audio too much. Brava. Mic drop. No, pick the mic back up. Mocha says, that's my homegirl, Chevette, by the way. She says, what's the benefits of horsetail leaf? That is a wonderful question. And I really appreciate you asking that. So horsetail, it is a leaf. It's an herb. It's a plant. It is the second most abundant in silica. So the number one is bamboo, which can be a bit more of a task to source, but horsetail is number two. In all the planet, horsetail is packed with silica in second place to bamboo, right? So what does that mean? What's the big deal about silica? Silica, we all want silica. We want silica for our beautiful, youthful skin. We want silica for our strong nails. We want silica for our connective tissues. We want silica for all of our bodies and all that. But it's really great for hair because it helps to keep our hair strong. So a lot of us, we have kinky, coily, curly, textured hair. Most of us here are of African descent. A lot of us tend to have curly, coily, kinky hair, which tends to run on the drier side. So we do need a bit of support to retain length because when our hair is too dry, it breaks. So the horsetail leaf growth oil is a fusion of oils which are infused with horsetail. So I soak it for a prolonged period of time, and I don't use heat. It's a cold soak so that we can retain the benefits of the horsetail, while some people use heat to I need a little tissue. Some people use heat to extract the properties of herbs into oils. However, you aren't retaining the properties as well when you use heat. So that's why it takes so long for me to prepare the horsetail leaf growth oil, because I do soak it, and it soaks for an extended amount of time. And then I hand press to I hand strain them. But yeah, so the horsetail, what we love about the horsetail the most is its strengthening properties. So yeah, you don't need to have locks to use them. If you want added strength to your hair, then you will benefit, whether your hair is locked, whether your hair is loose, whether your hair is straight or kinky, curly, or coily, because people with straight hair still need strength in their hair, especially if their hair is chemically treated or color treated. All right. Thanks again for the question, Shavi. Eva's Carla says, do you wash your hair in the sink or shower? Definitely the shower. Definitely the shower. Eva says, hey, I have a question. Have you ever done interlocking as maintenance? Was thinking about implementing it into my lock care. My locks are just over 18 months old. I've done interlocking maybe a total of 5 times in my life. It's not for me, but I can say that because I've actually tried it. But I wanted to make sure that I've had experience doing it before I can say it's not for me. But I've done it. I have videos doing it on my channel, on my YouTube channel, years and years ago. So you could probably find it. Hey, Allison. Hey, Allison, thanks for joining. We're doing Lock Talk. But yes, it's not for me. One, interlocking, I find that it makes your hair, your locks thinner. And not like thinned out in an unhealthy way, but I prefer a more thicker, meaty lock. While interlocking, like, it makes it more compact, is what I'm really trying to say. So that's not my personal preference, although I do get why people want to interlock, because it does, keep your roots together for, for a longer, because, you're essentially knotting your hair. Yeah, I don't know why I said meaty. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, you're essentially knotting your hair when you do interlocking. So yeah, it's gonna keep your roots intact, but at what price? And I don't like the price. Plus, I do like retwisting my hair, because you don't get like that sleek effect when you interlock. I mean, yes, you do, like in the very beginning. But like as it grows out, the sleekness is gone, and it's not advised for you to go back and interlock again too soon after you previously interlocked, because you can harm your scalp that way. You can get some like traction alopecia. You can get some scalp inflammation, hair loss. You don't want to do interlocking too often. So this is my 2 cents. But teach his own. Depending on your lifestyle, maybe is it best for you to interlock. Tasha says you can point the fan at your toes because heat flows. No, I can't point my fan at my toes. My fan is like a standing fan. And it's one of those fans that are like this, and then it blows air like that. So I can't direct it down. Yes, I do know that you were a scientist. Yes, I remember our consultation. Yes, I do. And I hope that you're doing well, by the way. You seem to be doing well. You just started your locks again. Yeah, mine are pretty thick, and I would like to keep them like that. Yeah. And plus, like, the thicker your locks are, the harder it is to interlock, because think about it, you are having to carry that thick lock in through the roots and pull it through, and that can be really hard on your roots if your locks are thick. T. Marie says, do you towel or blow dry your hair? I have a hard time getting mine to dry properly. So I do both. I will, when I get out the shower, I will towel dry it first, as in I will let it sit in the, like, out first, let's backtrack. I squeeze out as much water as I can first. And then I wrap my hair in a towel and let it sit in that towel for like 30 minutes. And then I will go ahead and dry it. So the way I will dry it, it depends on the weather. If it's a really nice day, I'll go outside and walk. If it's not a really nice day, or let's say it's winter and it's cold outside, then I'll go ahead with the dryer. And sometimes I'll do both. Sometimes I'll do a combination of walking outside and using the dryer. So as far as my dryer though, I don't just use a handheld dryer and just like blow on my hair. No, I have an attachment. I smell smoke. My window's open, so I wonder if maybe somebody's like on a grill or something. Sorry. Smell of smoke is very alarming when it's unexpected. What was I about to say? Yes, I use an attachment for my handheld dryer so I can put my hair in the hood and like let the dryer sit down on the couch or like on my chair handle, or put it down, sit with my head in the ooh, we have detected inactivity during your live. Drag the puzzle. TikTok could be on some stuff. What are you talking about? What? TikTok? I feel like y'all are trying to sabotage me, TikTok. TikTok is putting me through verification right now because they detected inactivity in my live. What do you mean inactivity? I've been talking for 30 minutes. Excuse me, 50 minutes. They just made me do a puzzle. They just made me do like 6 puzzles to prove that I'm active on live right now. Oh my gosh. I thought people like go to sleep on live. I've seen people sleeping on live. So like now you have to be active or something. Anyway, man, it is almost an hour and I'm just reached halfway. But that finished answering your question? I think I did. Yeah. So I use a combination of the blow dryer with the hood attachment, as well as the towel and the sunlight and squeezing out the hair. Tasha says I'm doing well, thanks. I'm keeping myself very busy, so I'm always doing something, but I rest on Saturdays. Good. I'm happy to hear that, Tasha. Shamida Williams. I think, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. How do you deal with the heaviness of your locks when you wash it, or do you deal with your locks being too heavy? I wash mine in the sink, but that hurts my back. But the shower is worse for me. The shower is worse than the sink? I'm shocked to hear that. To me, the shower is way easier. Well, what I can do, I'll stand up in the shower and do it, but sometimes I'll like sit down in the shower and do it. And to me, it's just way easier than bending over. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thanks. I'll have to try that method. Yes, go for it. You can get a hood attachment for your blow dryer on Amazon. Just type in like hood attachment blow dryer and you'll see what I mean. I do have some videos using it, but I do have a lot of videos, so I know it could be kind of hard to find certain videos, but but it's out there in case you were looking for me showing you it. Bronze says TikTok be tripping, right? Talking about inactivity. What do you mean? I've been running my mouth. Like, I mean, I froze for like 3 seconds, smelling the smoke, but I'm smelling like that's inactivity. Ali says, what can you do if your locks didn't dry properly and there looks like there's lint mold on it? I'll rewash it and I'll use apple cider vinegar. So I will that's happened to me before. Well, I didn't see anything, but I smelled the smell that made me feel like this might be like mildew or something. So I will go back and wash my hair. How did I do it exactly? I think I just diluted apple cider vinegar and let it soak. Like, I don't think I soaked in a tub, but you probably can do that too. But I think I put it in a spray bottle or like something to pour it into my hair and I let it sit, and then I went and washed it out. But um, but what you're talking about, you said it looks like lint or molds. That's definitely buildup. That's definitely buildup. So you want to wash that out. So you can use that method, or you can. Thank you, Shavette. Oh boy, my phone is getting hot. It says I got an alert that my phone is overheated. But Allison, I was talking about this earlier. You can try the Dawn soap method. Get the tub of hot water, put some Dawn soap in there, soak your hair in there, massage your hair in there. Surefire method. But if you want to go to the natural route, do the apple cider vinegar. But Dawn is really trusty. Tasha says, I think the inactivity is referring to mouse not moving. No, it's my phone. It's my phone. That's TikTok on my phone that said that inactivity. I'm on YouTube on my computer. Well, technically I'm on StreamYard on my computer. Umi says you are not aging, boo. Oh, thank you. Absolutely am, but I appreciate the kind words. I hurt my back today. Okay? That's a sign of aging. I got a big box of bottles, like these bottles came in the mail today. And I said enough. I have a patch on my back right now. So I smell like Bengay. But what do you call it? It's the Salon Pass or whatever. I gotta listen. I hurt my back today. But yeah, thanks again to Shavette. My homegirl Shavette came through to support. She bought a horsetail leaf growth oil. For those of you who have yet to purchase, you still have time. Today is the 15th. It is the first day of our product drop window. It's the first day of our product drop window. Yes, so our products are available from the 15th through the 18th each month. So order now for your handmade organic herb infused lock maintenance and natural hair growth products. Thanks. Also looking for a shampoo bowl now, so my husband and I can do each other's. Oh, that's nice. Shampoo. Yeah, that's probably the most comfortable scenario, using a shampoo bowl, having somebody else do it. Pasha says my goal is mid back length, but seeing how long your locks are makes me want to grow them to the ground. My locks are not at the ground, girl. My locks are at the top of my butt, and I'm not letting them get much longer than this. I'm gonna cut them around my tailbone, like my tailbone. I don't like it getting much longer than that. Truly, like waist is great, like waist length is great, but like beyond that, it just, man, I am tired. It just makes me tired. Hey, Breon. How's it going, girl? YouTube is the way to go. I mean, of course, I love YouTube, and I'm always gonna be on here. But you want to broaden your reach. You got to go on other platforms. So, I think I'm about to get off TikTok though, because they said I just got a notification saying my phone is overheated. Oh, it is. You know what? Let me unplug it. It is plugged up. That might help. So it's an hour. I went to get off in an hour. I mean, at the hour point, and I'm only like 55% done with my hair. I'm hot. But if there are no more questions, I will get off of here, and I will sit in front of the fan and do my rest of my retwist in solitude. So I'm going to count to 30 in my head, and if there are no more questions, I'm going to log off. Thank Thank you so much for joining my live, everybody. Erin says, thank you so much. Have fun at Lockfest. Thank you. I will probably make some content. I know I'm doing a presentation, a head wrap presentation live on the stage at Lockfest. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow me across platforms. Yeah. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. I think I could wrap it up, right? Thank you so much, everybody on YouTube. Thank you, everybody on TikTok. And I may or may not, but I may come back live this weekend. So stay tuned. Love, light, and locks.